What's good, everybody? This is Saber94. I got a TCG match with a new deck today. Well, new. It's not supposed to be new. I've talked about it before. I was excited to use it, but it ended up being trash. I'm trying it again today. It's Aggron with the Gengar that revives from the discard pile. Basically a crappier version of the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. You want to get a bunch of your Pokemon on your bench with damage counters, and Aggron is going to do times 50 per the Pokemon with damage counters on. I mean, if they hit him, he's usually going to be dead, but if he lives, he counts himself too. So basically, you can max at around, I don't know, like 250 damage, 300 damage, something like that. Can't really think about maths right now. But that's the plan. I mean, get the stage 2 out, discard a few of the Gengars, and revive them. And if I can at least do like 150 damage, and then maybe eventually we'll do 200, then at least you're hitting for 150 for one. Maybe you can get some 2-hit KOs. It's still really bad. I don't know why I'm bothering with it again, but I don't know, man. I went out of my way, crafted the cards, was excited to finally use an Aggron card. Aggron is a Pokemon that I like. I like a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon, but they just always make them trash, man. It is ridiculous that this is a stage 2 Pokemon. You gotta use a rare candy, go out of your way to get this stage 2 Pokemon out, that it dies in one shot to Charizard's 2 energy attack before you have taken any prize cards. This is incredible. I mean, these Pokemon, the HP distributions, they're ridiculously unfair. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to repeat it. So I've opened up with Jirachi, which is actually a good thing. If they kill this, I get 3 cards and I'm going to need them, because this start is just bad. And this guy is doing all sorts of crap discarding. It's the little bird deck, United Wings, I believe, yeah. Kind of sounds like some sort of a fried chicken joint, but anyway, United Wings, I think. It's basically like the Mad Party Night March crap. Not as good though. I mean, I don't know, like ever since Night March, I mean, Mad Party was alright. Then it was that other one with Lost March, yeah. Was it Lost March? I think Lost March was before Mad Party. Kind of the same idea. And Mad Party, now it's this. They've been getting weaker and weaker. It just seems like Night March was the most broken one out of the bunch. But that's because it's that weird spot in that if they do times 30, then it's going to become the most broken deck ever. But if they keep it to times 20, I mean, it's not as easy. Like if you can hit for 180 now with these decks, it's not the same as when Night March used to do that. You get 1-hit KOs on EXs and crap. It isn't the same. So that's why they're worse. It's just a whole entire imbalance of Pokemon TCG. Like, they don't know what they're doing. They don't care. They just care about, okay, we're going to make the rule box shit good, and then everything else is just filler. Alright. I managed to get 2 of the Arons down, and this is also a very bad, like, basic 70 HP, 20 for 1, you damage yourself. You know, there's cards like in the DP era that could do 20 for 1 and not hurt themselves. I mean, things needed to be a lot more different. Anyway, so he's getting his Pokemon. I believe this guy's probably using this because there's that Dark Tricks that came in Shrouded Fable that makes this deck better. These United Wing cards, they've been around for a little while. I can't remember which set they debuted, but they've been around. It's like that we get one every now and then in a new set. And I don't know, I mean, would the Dark Tricks really make that big difference? I guess we'll find out. Should I try and use this myself? I don't know. You know what, I might be a good idea, because I don't know what else to run. I'm gonna do more Pokemon Showdown probably, and well, yeah, that's it. Until we get the next set. I should also mention this because it's just huge news for me. The Castlevania Dominus collection coming out, man. It's like a dream come true. It's almost pathetic that we gotta be so happy with them remaking more of the old games. But the DS games, you know, they're sort of a bigger deal, like the GBA ones. Those were maybe easier to emulate too, if you couldn't buy them or didn't buy them. And yeah, I mean, I played the GBA ones and the DS ones a million times. The only one out of those that I only played like one run is Circle of the Moon. But because I've been wanting to play Order of Ecclesia for so long, it is a pretty big deal to me. Wanting to play it on a big screen. They didn't release it on the PS4 though. That's the bullshit. Like it doesn't make sense to me because they released it in both of the like Xbox consoles, Series X, Series S. But just on the PlayStation 5 from, I guess, Sony's camp. I mean, Nintendo Switch, okay, it's its own thing. And I thought, man, is it only on that? But then we realized it's on the other consoles too, except the PlayStation 4. So it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, so this guy took like all these minutes. I mean, dumped a bunch of stuff, but didn't really make an attack. The Jirachi is still alive. Hey, all the time I need to set up, I'll take it. I got Lairon out. I'm spreading the energies. Got 2 Gengars out. But you guys can see just how terrible this deck is. I mean, this guy just... The problem is that it's a pain in the ass to get the Gengars in the discard. And when you do, it's not like you get that much damage out of them. Like, basically, to be honest, the Tatsugiri... I forgot the big fish's name. Not Tezor, whatever. Big Fish and the Tatsugiri, those dudes. They're a better deck than this. Basic Pokemon, almost the same HP as Aggron. I mean, yeah, you need the DC, but... like, it's just gonna flow a lot better. Anyway, so the Jirachi finally died. I'm gonna get a bunch of Aggrons here. And got the Gengar to the discard. So we're gonna be able to make a response. Very, very good. And perfect. I just draw the perfectly worthless card so I can discard it with Ultra Ball. Good. Discard 2 Pofins. I had 1. I guess I'll discard the other one now. Or, I mean, what am I saying? I gotta discard Gengar for the 1 discard. So we'll do 1 and 1. But anyway, the important thing is me getting the other Gengar over there. So we can hit for 150 now. So all these little Pokemon, they're gonna be dying in one shot too. That's good. So Netherworld Gate, here comes the Gengar. This guy, he's just also a joke, man. I mean, I understand they gave him this ability, so if they made him like too broken, it wouldn't make sense. But 120 HP, man, are you serious? Double retreat and a crappy attack? Man, even like Giratina from Lost Thunder was better. You guys remember that Giratina reviver from the discard pile too? Okay, and he's running Numel as well. That's kind of a weird thing. Oh, actually, no, that's Ditto. It's Ditto disguised as a Numel. Kind of cool. So it definitely has a lot of tools, I guess, to maximize the damage. We still got like the double DC. And I know like Markrow, he just needs a darkness to make the attack, so it probably isn't that difficult. I mean, with all the damn spread, these little guys are liabilities, but it's probably better than this Aggron deck, more consistent at least. Okay, so I get another rare candy, that's good. We're getting another Aggron. I'm a bit worried with my attackers though. Like, I'm gonna get... Well, I'll get the trekking shoes because I don't have anything else. I need to see like the Miriam here. We got 17 cards left in the deck, 16 now. Discard the other Gengar, that's good, and I get the Morty. Maybe I'll use this for next turn. So I'll get you as well. Why not? Get all 4 down. This might be a first. Wish I had all these 4 when I was playing against the EX decks. Like Charizard. Okay, so 200 damage. That's the best you're gonna do, really. And I'm keeping up with the prize race here. He essentially milled himself to death. That's the thing. He's pretty much just gonna lose to himself. Like these guys that run this deck, they just go so overboard. I can't tell you how many times this happens to them. You just mill themselves to death. Like, don't you know what you're doing? I mean, I would be running out of attackers here if I didn't see Miriam. But he's probably gonna just mill himself to death. Like, you discarded, milled your energies. The guys that are supposed to attack, you didn't keep a few of them on the bench. I don't get it. Like, most of the dudes that were using Night March back in the day knew what they were doing, I want to say. It was a broken deck. I mean, eventually you could use more Shadow GX, all this shit, all these memories coming back. Yeah. I mean, I got some cards that I do miss from that era, like Umbreon GX, Weavile. It was a stage 2 Empoleon that was kind of cool as well. You know, Metagross GX2, I like using that. And then the tag teams came out and sort of fucked everything up. Especially that Arceus. Okay, so Dartrix comes out. Now he's left with 2 cards left in the deck. Yeah, he's not even going to be able to beat me in time. Just need to get like 3 prizes. Okay, so you killed my dude. Once I get this kill, it's going to be another energy down. Metal energy. Okay, I gotta discard you, draw just 2. Again, I didn't really see shit. Is it gonna matter? I mean, if this Aggron dies, I'm toast, but from what I've seen, he basically just milled everything. Okay, and the Miriam was in the prizes, alright. So we sort of got this kind of in time. I wanted this the turn before, but I mean, I don't believe he's going to be able to just win no matter what. I'm going to use the Miriam, but he's just going to deck out. You got to evolve the Rowlet. You got to put an energy on. Just passes the turn. Yeah, it's just probably just accepted his fate. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, my deck is so bad. Like, even after all this shit, against another regular deck, I would have lost again. I mean, we didn't have the greatest of starts, but because he milled himself to death, I guess I'll be alright. Get this kill. Luminion is left now. And I mean, if he does follow it up with an attack somehow, I can get another Aggron out. But I'm really doubtful. 0 cards, you gotta retreat, gotta do a bunch of stuff. He just screwed himself over. So basically, GG, he surrendered. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends. See you guys next time. What a